Hello everybody, this is Anna from Sydney Visa, and today I will tell you about one more employer-sponsored visa, which is Employer Nomination Scheme Visa subclass 186. From this video you will know eligibility criteria for applicants and sponsor for this type of visa. I remind you that 186 visa is one of the employer-sponsored visas can only be granted to an applicant who is sponsored for this visa by their employer. Just before I start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel and share it with someone who needs it. Turn the notifications on to get notified about our latest videos. Subscribe to our Instagram and Facebook pages to get more useful information about Australian migration program. You can find the links in the description to this video. 186 visa is the best employer-sponsored visa because it's a permanent visa and holder becomes a permanent resident of Australia on the day the visa was granted. Isn't that lovely? 186 visa has three streams. Direct entry stream for applicants who are qualified or have sufficient experience in an eligible occupation. Labor agreement stream for applicants who are sponsored by an employer under a labor agreement stream. And the third stream is temporary residence transition stream. This stream is for 457 visa or 482 visa holders who have worked for their nominated employer for a minimum of 2 or 3 years. All streams allows visa holders to stay in Australia permanently and apply for citizenship if eligible. In this video, I will tell you about direct entry stream and eligibility criteria for applicants and sponsors. Let's discuss the eligibility criteria for applicants. First of all, the primary applicant for this visa must have at least competent English, equivalent to IELTS 6666. If you are a passport holder from Canada, Ireland, UK, USA, or New Zealand, you are exempt from sitting an English test. The second criteria is that the occupation you want to apply for must be on the list of eligible skilled occupation. To be eligible for 186 visas, applicants should have at least 3 years of full-time work experience, which is relevant to their nominated occupation. Applicants must have a valid skills assessment in your nominated occupation from a relevant assessing authority. Other important criteria is an applicant must be under 45 years at the time of the visa grant. You may be older than 45 years old if you are nominated as an academic by an Australian university or nominated as a scientist, researcher, or a technical specialist by a scientific government agency, or you hold a New Zealand subclass 444 visa or 461 visa and have been working for your nominated employer for 2 years. Applicants also need to satisfy health and character requirements. Immediate family members may be included in your visa application, and you need to remember that you will need to pay an extra charge called a second installment for any family member aged 18 years old or older who applies for a visa with you and has less than functional English. At the time of the recording this video, this fee is 4,890 Australian dollars. Let's move to eligibility criteria for sponsors, Australian employers. The first criteria is sponsor for this type of visa must actively and lawfully operate a business in Australia. The business genuinely needs the applicant would work in the nominated position for at least 2 years from the date of the visa grant, and the positions need to be full-time. As for all employer-sponsored visas, visa holders must earn at least a minimum annual salary being 53,900 Australian dollars plus superannuation, which means that salary must be equal to or above the temporary skilled migration income threshold. The salary must also be within the market rate for the nominated occupation. An employer should be engaged under a written contract of employment to be able to apply for a visa. And please remember that when applying for a nomination, employers must also pass a non-discriminatory workforce test to prove that they aren't discriminating against Australian workers. Australian companies that nominate overseas employees should remember that they need to pay Skilling Australian Fund levy. It needs to be paid at the time of the application for a nomination. The amount an employer must pay depends on the size of the annual turnover of a sponsoring business and proposed period of stay of an applicant. Levy payments are tax deductible. Travel outside of Australia as many times as you want within 5 years after the date of your visa grant. After this time, applicants can apply for Australian citizenship or resident return visa. At Sydney Visa, we assist both applicants and their employers to help them out with employer-sponsored visa and to define the correct occupation, preparing and lodging nomination and visa applications. We represent clients from all countries and we will be pleased to help you. Stay tuned if you would like to know more about latest immigration news and useful information from registered migration agents from our team with more than 20 years of experience. You are more than welcome to ask your question in comments or email us on mail@sydneyvisa.com.au. Speak to our registered migration agent from our team about your immigration program today. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you like, please subscribe to our channel. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye.